Hello, everyone. I welcome you all to day two of Journey of Conscious Conception. And because of some technical glitch yesterday night, I'm doing this live again. And this is day two of this journey of conscious conception. And today's theme is all about it's not just biology, but it is about preparing your mind, body, soul for the parenthood. In our last episode, we discussed about what is this concept called as conscious conception and why before baby there comes you, and as parents you need to be your evolved version, your healthier and happier version to nurture new life. Now, I would like to share, of course, few insights and some stories in my clinical practice as a fertility specialist when I see so many patients who are struggling to conceive, or sometimes even they come to me and they say, Doctor, everything in our body is perfect, all the things are going right, we are following the right calendar for the ovulation, but still we are not getting the result. Why there is so? Sometimes even being doctors, when we are dealing with infertility couples and we are going for certain tests and treatments, even the advanced level of the treatments, despite of doing everything right, the results would not be there. Then what is this why? This answer of why remains like it is little beyond medicine, and that is what we are going to discuss here. So the answer of this question is perfect biology does not, guarantee the childbirth, because there is something called as mind as well. There is something called as your soul, that is your energy, and these are not separate system. So in today's episode I want to emphasize on this, that how mind, body and soul are connected, and why we keep on saying that the alignment of this mind, body and soul is really important. That is because of this reason. Now, why mind and body and this energy system is connected, how it is. So, one of my mentor, Dr. Sweta, she keeps on saying that the axis, the physiology, how this works is there is the axis which is there, that is our it's a axis which starts from your thoughts, that is your neuro, physio, immuno and endocrinology. So it starts with psyche, that is your thoughts, that is psycho, neuro, physio, immuno, endocrinology. That means whatever emotions are playing in your brain indirectly affecting what is happening in your body, and what is happening with respect to your immunity, with respect to your hormones as well. So that is very important to understand, because most of the time we just are focusing on the things that is our especially in females, like how the eggs are, how the fallopian tubes are, how the uterus is, and whether the ovulation is happening. Oh yes, everything is perfect in males, the sperm parameters, everything is good, but ultimately we are not getting the result. Why? So this is how it is. So when we went deep down in these couples, so there were so many problems. So there were stress that was building on, there were problems of maybe certain emotional traumas, or they were not able to handle certain situations in their life, and it was all about the mindset. So how the mind of each and every person was operating was having lot of impact on the outcome, on the results. So while in this journey of conscious conception, we really need to understand that preparation of body is there, that will give us the physical possibility, of course, but at the same time mindset gives us the permission of this process, and the soul connection gives the purpose. That's why I had asked you in the last episode that write down your thoughts, pre-baby journal, like why I want to be a parent. So similarly, today's thing is like you really need to listen to your mind. What is going on? What is going on in my body? What is going on in my soul? So it's not just a mechanical process, because we just keep on going on and on with the medications, with the investigations, and ultimately it doesn't come. The result will not come. And then we keep on wondering, like, why we call it as, there is something unexplained factors. But this is the explanation of that unexplained factors, that why we are not getting the outcome. Now, as I said, even in IVF situations where, as you know, as you will be aware, that IVF is in vitro fertilization, where we take the eggs, we take the sperms in the lab, we make the embryos, and we form ready pregnancies. We observe the progression of those pregnancies till day 3, day 5. We select the good quality pregnancies. Before that, of course, the womb preparation would be done. Still, we will not be able to get 100% results. Now, why? Why only those 60% showed the positive result, and why those remaining 40%, despite of the similar parameters, the best possible technology, best possible medicines, were not giving us the result? And when we studied their mindset, the answer was lying in their mind, because they were struggling with lot many emotional issues. They were struggling with the negative pattern of thinking. There were so many fears about self doubt, and also there were anxieties about the result. They were not able to even accept sometimes, that, oh, that's a positive result. We had patients where they have had miscarriages even after IVF conception, because no other reason, but the reason was lying in their mind. So we had one patient where we were not able to figure it out, like why there are so many failures. But when we went deep down in her mind, there was a constant fear in her mind, that will I be a good mother ever? And she was not able to overcome that fear. Her dominant thought in the mind was this, negative thought, and it was creating a loop of overthinking. Now, what happens, as I told you about that axis, that, psycho, neuro, physio, immuno, endocrinology. So because these thoughts and emotions, they have a lot of energy, and when it is negative, it is those because of those negative energies, the chemicals which are released from the brain are more of a stress hormones, cortisol, adrenalines, noradrenalines, which will have the negative impact on the process of course, fertilization, ovulation, implantations, and then egg and sperm quality. So that was the problem. And when we, taught her like how to overcome these negative emotions, how to let go, how to build on positive mindset, there are so many techniques. And that's what, when we talk about that, you need to grow to a different level, when you need to be healed, one a healed version of yourself, you need to be evolved version of yourself. You need to understand and give the right perspective to the situations and people, and maintain the positive rhythm in your mind. Then only you will be able to achieve this harmony. But it is not that easy as it seems, but of course it is not impossible. It is that deliberate effort that we need to do as parents. And I always say that this parenthood, it's not an event, it is a journey of transformation. Because if we really do not focus on this transformation, the joy of this conception and parenthood is taken away, and it becomes a struggle. We really do not want that struggle, because those vibes will be going to the baby in the womb, and obviously it will interfere with the outcome. It has been seen, and of course scientifically proven, when there is an emotional readiness, when people are able to overcome their emotional instabilities, and they have worked on their mindset, and they have developed these habits deliberately. What has happened is, because of this, the chemicals in the brain are endorphins and serotonins. Those are called as happy hormones. And because of those happy hormones, the success rate of even IVF, or be it a natural conception, would be higher. The healthier pregnancy rate would be higher. Of course, the risk of miscarriages goes down. And it's a beautiful journey that you can work on. And obviously this gives you a room for developing good parenthood approach, which is more of a positive parenting approach, because you have actually you are happily going through this process. There is no struggle, there is no stress, and that's what we want, right? Ultimately we want ultimately happy, healthy, peaceful journey that you will be able to enjoy, you will be able to remember it lifelong. And when your cup is full, you'll be able to give best to your future generation. And as I'm telling you all this, there are ways to work on it. Do not get worried that, oh, how would I be able to do it? Do not get overwhelmed. That's why I have started this series for the awareness. And one more thing I would like to announce that based on these concepts and going in detail, working on yourself, of course, you can connect to me anytime. I have given the contact details in the description, but we have one book on this concept that I have written, and that will be available for pre-order probably from tomorrow. I'll be share the link in the description, and you would definitely enjoy reading that book, whether you are planning pregnancy or whether you are in the phase of pregnancy, or even you are like parent. That book will definitely help you, because there I have given stepwise process that how we can work on each and every aspect, what exactly this mind body soul alignment means, because we can take certain practices, we do it deliberately, develop it as a habit, and start working on it day by day, because it's a process. Like it's like it will take time to build a muscle. We can't be just looking at the muscle and say, oh yes, my muscle is developing, my muscle is developing. You really have to go to gym, work on your muscle, work on your diet. Similarly, to achieve this mind body soul alignment and enjoy this conception parenthood as a blissful journey, we really need to work on our own self. And definitely we would go in detail in this almost 30 days journey, 30 episodes we will be covering. And but yes, before I sign off, I would like to give you one practical tool for today, that it is something called as reflection. So just take a time out, because these in this fast-paced world, we really do not have that time to give it to our own self. We do not examine what exactly is going on inside me. We are always so much busy dealing with situations and people in our outer world, but we have never dealt what is going on in our inner world. And this is the time. So for this exercise, you need pen and paper, and of course a quiet place. You just sit down for 5 minutes. It is very quick exercise. Initially, to start with, you just have to go for deep breathing, and ground yourself with 3 to 5 rounds of deep breathing, which will make you calm, because this deep breathing will reduce the sympathetic nervous system drive, and it will really make you calm. And now, when you are doing this grounding, the next thing is that you will be asking 3 questions. So, the first question will be for your mind, the second question will be for your body, and the third question will be for your soul. Soul is nothing but your energy. Now, what will be those questions? So, the question for the mind, you can just note it down. Am I ready to be a parent? Just think. Simple question, but yes, it is a profound meaning, and you will really understand what's going on in your mind. And you just have to write down whatever comes to your mind without any judgment, without any influence of any other, person around. Then the second question, will be for body. You will be asking your body, what do you need from me? So maybe you're not giving time to your body, you do not have time for physical activity, maybe your diet is like haywire, you're just having junk and other foods, or maybe substance addictions, but the body is telling now stop, just give me my peace. So you just have to ask your body, what do you need from me? It's your own responsibility to take care of your body with nutritious food and proper physical activity. So you just have to ask your body that. And the last question to your soul, what is my purpose in bringing this new life into this world? So how it is, it is just whether because of the social pressure, or because everyone does it I want to do it, or I want to enjoy this journey, or I want to give my values and my you know legacy to the newer generation. So what is your purpose behind this? So just think. Initially it might be a little difficult to sit down in the silence and connect to yourself, but believe me, this is the first key of conscious conception, that connecting to your own self and accepting you as who you are. So, whatever thoughts they come, without judgment, you just have to accept it without any self critical talk. And we will start working on our own self, we'll start loving on our own self, and will develop such a mindset that definitely this journey will be blissful. And one more secret, this is like a mathematical formula. Once you learn this, this can be applied in any area of your life, and you are really, you can design the life the way you want. You can really live your dream life. So be it your career, your education, your I can say financial growth, your relationships, any area, definitely that would help you. And I am waiting for your responses in the comment box. And definitely, as soon as our books pre order link is ready, I'll be sharing that. And thank you so much for joining me in this session. And in our next session, Friday, we will be talking about, how certain wombs will welcome the pregnancy faster, and how we can actually, achieve that. What are certain techniques? So we'll be going deeper and deeper. Until that time, have a nice time and enjoy your journey. Thank you so much.